Did you know Converter Magic repairs catalytic converters in 10 easy steps?
Hey folks, how are you? This is Greg Marino with Converter Magic, and this is Converter Magic Live number 7. How are you tonight? I hope all is well. So, previously we talked about what Converter Magic does and how it can help you repair and restore function to a worn out catalytic converter without having to remove the catalytic converter from the vehicle. Well, tonight we're going to talk about accessing that internal monolith so that you can inject the Converter Magic solution directly onto that internal monolith and properly coat the monolith with the solution. So there's two ways of doing this. You're either going to use the upstream oxygen sensor if it's in an excellent location, or what's turning out to be really the best way to do it is drilling an access hole. So what we want to do is drill an access hole about maybe 1 inch away from the front face of the catalytic converter with a 11/16 step drill. So this is basically how we're going to do it. So this is a exhaust manifold sitting on the bench, and as you can see, the upstream oxygen sensor is in a horrible location. It's like 5 or 6 inches away from the face of the catalytic converter. There's a bend in the exhaust pipe, so this really would not be a good place to inject the Converter Magic solution. So what are we going to do? We're going to drill a hole right in front of the catalytic converter. So I'll tell you what, rather than me sit here and babble away, why don't I let this guy explain it to you, and I'll be right back. So if you have a distance of 3 inches or more between the face of the catalytic converter and the oxygen sensor port, or if there's a bend in the exhaust pipe between the oxygen sensor and the face of the catalytic converter, or if possibly the oxygen sensor is just in a poor location and is not convenient to use it, drill an access hole into the exhaust pipe. Drill the access hole approximately 1 inch in front of the weld bead to the catalytic converter. Use a step drill and drill to 11/16. This allows you to easily insert the Converter Magic injection nozzle when you're using the Converter Magic solution. This injects the solution directly into the catalytic converter without any obstructions. When you're finished, we supply a plug kit. Simply insert the plug kit into the hole and follow the simple and easy to use instructions to plug the access hole. And so there you have it, and that is how it's done. So I'll tell you what, so now you've learned how to diagnose that you have a bad catalytic converter. You've learned how to go in and scope and inspect the internal monolith in that catalytic converter. And now we've talked about how to access that internal monolith through either the upstream oxygen sensor or drilling an access hole. So go ahead and look into the Converter Magic catalytic converter repair system. Go to convertermagic.com. If you like this video, thumbs up. Like our video, leave a comment if you would, and ring the bell so you can get our next video. Subscribe to the channel so you can get the next ones. And I hope all is well, and I will see you next time.